Who took my music? Who took my music? Says it's playing. Someone else stole my music. What happened? I took it? Can I have it back? It says it's playing on my... What just happened? Damn, two of you came back from a concert tonight. Love that. Anna and Brank, you guys remind me who you both saw? That's awesome, though. Sorry I got hungry. Okay, well, now you've just made it everybody's problem. That's not very nice. Okay. Can we try... Switch now? Do I have to restart Spotify? What just happened? Noah, right. Hope you had an amazing time. It was so good. I love that. You already answered. It was playing until you unmuted. I fixed that all on my own without any help. Stream Deck has it's like touchscreen under the buttons, and I guess I just so good at this. Ladies, is it a green flag if a man's a little technologically illiterate? Hey, but the 95, I'm good to see you. Centurion, that's the 32. Appreciate the both, dude. Thank you so much. I said I was going to stream a night today, yesterday. So I wanted to go live. Can I have a minute to complain? I feel like I never do. Or barely ever. I'm gonna complain for a minute. I got possibly like the worst sleep of my life last night, and it's half my doing and half of some other shithead in my neighborhood. So, yesterday was MCC day. I must have barely eaten anything. Like, I had my normal cereal, and then all the way until the end of MCC, I didn't eat any lunch or anything. And then for dinner, I had just a really small dinner because I just could not stomach anything else. So I went to bed pretty hungry. I knew as soon as I woke up, I was gonna need to down like a huge meal, which is fine. I went to bed at 11 and I got woken up at 1 a.m. It wasn't lightning, and I swear it wasn't a firework. I got woken up by the loudest fucking explosion outside my house I've ever heard. There was this flash of white light super quick, and then immediately after this giant explosion. I'm in the basement. I never hear shit down there. Woke me the fuck up. And so now I'm awake 2 hours later and I'm starving and also tired. So I lay there for half an hour trying to go back to bed. Stomach says, no, you're going up and eating food right now. So I get up and eat food. And I think it was just because of how little I had eaten and how little I slept. I got the worst headache. Transferable? I don't know. I don't know what it was. I was like looking up shit like, can I even talk about this tomorrow morning without doxing myself? Is this news? So now I've got this searing headache. I have a down like 2 Tylenol for it. I'm eating like a little bit of food. I managed to get to bed maybe like 2 hours later, like 3 a.m. 5 a.m. I'm woken up again by it. There's a second one. It wakes me up again. Giant light. This time it shook my walls? And I'm like looking, I run upstairs, I'm like looking outside and shit. I see no one's lights on, nothing in the sky. No one's fucking doing anything. It's quiet as hell out. I don't know what the fuck that was. My gut wants to say it was a firework somehow, but I've never heard a firework that loud in my life. And I don't know any neighbors around me that do that shit. Sounds like a transformer. Yeah, but twice? And like 4 hours apart from each other? There's no way. So then I got back to bed at probably like 7 a.m. It's already light out. Just terrible. And I woke up at like 2 p.m. I've had such a beautiful sleep schedule for a whole month. I've been waking up super early. Yesterday I woke up at 7 a.m. It was a beautiful morning. 8 hours of sleep. Wonderful day. I was celebrating with some of y'all how great my sleep schedule was. And you guys too. And now I'm going live at 9 p.m. Just absolutely the worst possible night of my life. It's where you lay in bed and you just sit there in pain. Like, I can't go to sleep because I'm too tired. I can't go to sleep because I'm too hungry. And I can't get out of bed to get food because I'm too tired. So you just lay there for like 2 hours just feeling like death. Like dying would be a quicker release. But I lived. Such an annoying night though. Like, I've never had that bad of sleep before. And it's all just because like any other night it would have been fine. But it had to be on the one day where I ate maybe like 1,200 calories total. I had a bad night. Anyway. I was spamming ChatGPT, probably blew up your transformer. Are you playing CS IRL? No, it didn't sound like a gunshot. Despite me being raised in a suburban neighborhood, I was not taught to think that any explosion outside is a gunshot. But anyway, that's my night. How are you all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing a bit better than me. I'm feeling good now. I got some good food in. Probably gonna get a good like 5 mile in tonight before I go to bed. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for, but I was thinking of doing maybe a little MCC review, just like little recap, because I said it might be nice. I spent a little time VOD reviewing before the MCC, so I thought maybe rewatching could be kind of cool. And then I'm almost fully back into the mindset of just getting the project worked on. So from here on out, just dev streams for the next 3 weeks. Months. Not weeks. Months. Y'all cool with that? I have my first day at my new job tomorrow. Fun. Have fun. Currently watching top 8 of Street Fighter 6 at Evo. That's a... Is that a rewatch? Evo was... months ago, no? Or at least like a couple months ago? Is there more than one Evo a month? I thought there was only one a year. Dude, I think I woke up so many times last night, I forgot what time frames are. Weeks, months, years. Don't listen to anything I'm saying, okay? If I say my next stream is going to be next year, just roll with it. There are a lot of Evos now. You're probably thinking of Evo Japan. I am thinking of Evo Japan. Where is this one? Is it right now still going, or? Because I fuck with fighting games. I like Evo. Is Evo Las Vegas mostly considered the big one? Evo Las Vegas. June 26th, 28th. Oh, it's done. It ends today, huh? SS6 is the last game. What's your guys' favorite fighting game? I haven't played one myself since I played, I used to play Mortal Kombat a lot with a buddy of mine when I was in, like, middle school. A little bit of high school. I haven't picked up on a fighting game since then, though. But I love Mortal Kombat. I think to watch recently... Well, not recently, but just like to watch, I think it's probably Street Fighter. SF6. I don't fuck with Tekken that much. 2XKO is... 2XKO is okay. I probably played Smash the most. Watch 2XKO was fun. Oh yeah, Smash. Is Smash still super competitive? Do they play do they play Smash at Evo? Because the last Smash was just Ultimate, right? That came out a long time ago, didn't it? Are we due for a new Smash game soon? Next time Sage Jam announces a Sage Jam song, you should totally sign up. That's not happening. Let me climb a couple ladders first before I even think of that. I am not a fighting game player, and it would take a lot for me to get into that scene. Nintendo doesn't let it happen. Oh, is it only their official stuff? That's lame. Smash Ultimate release date. When did that come out? 2018? Is that the most recent? No shot, there's not been one since then. 2018? What? It's nearly been a decade? Holy fuck. There's a bunch of DLCs. I mean, I guess, but like, not every game studio needs to be Rockstar. It's kind of crazy. Old Melee style tournaments. I guess if it's broke, don't fix it. Yeah, if you're just able to add DLC. I don't know. 7 o'clock, should I watch stream or go to bed? I could watch stream or I could go to bed. I should go to bed. Probably go to bed. Well, Tim, that was 72. Appreciate it, 6 years. Good to see you. Melee going strong is really impressive considering it's a bit older. Everyone loves it though. That's like the staple game. Even when Brawl came out, when I used to go over to some buddies' houses, they still prefer playing Melee over Brawl, even though Brawl like just come out in the past year. I love Brawl. Brawl was probably my favorite game growing up. Well, one of my favorite games. But every Smash player that I knew loved Melee so much more. It was like their baby. Stable watches stream, sleeps for losers. No. I wish I got a lot more sleep last night, so I would not say it's for losers. Sakurai got to make his baby game of Kirby Air Riders. That's why there hasn't been Smash 6 yet. Was that a good game? I love Kirby, but I've never played an Air Rider before. GameCube controllers and boxes aplenty. Mm-hmm. I do a 6-pack where I sleep not a lot and I live off coffee and energy drinks at work. That's awesome. What up, Leon? Oh, I feel so low energy. Sorry. This is the most low energy I've felt in the past like few streams that I've done. I just feel so ugh. Maybe I just change the title and play TFT for like 7 hours. Do I have the attention span to VOD review right now? Bro, I just feel like playing TFT. Low-key TFT sounds kind of nice right now, I'm not gonna lie. But I do also want to work on the project. I just don't think I want to start with talking about the project right now, so I don't know. Do it. I love TFT. Let's see if VOD review can wait. If I'm not reviewing tonight, I'm not reviewing until the next one, probably. So it's either now or never. Do I even need the VOD review? I prepped so much for this stream. I hope you guys are grateful. I never said this was a good stream to be in. Just for the record. TFT and CEO, go. I got back into GM last night. Or not last night, the day before. So we could still try and go for Challenger. Clueless. What would you want to go over? What games would you even VOD review? That's what I'm wondering. What would I even VOD review? Or the games? Hold on. Meltdown? Actually, Shadow, you know what I could VOD review on Meltdown? I could VOD review the chat from Meltdown. And at the end of round 3 when we won, I could VOD review a certain message that said W, but it doesn't matter because you didn't get any coin crates, so you're still dead last. That's a part of Meltdown that I could VOD review. We could, if you'd like me to. Because I read that watching the VOD back last night. Oh, I saw it. Don't think I didn't. You think I wasn't aware that we were dead last? Do I need a VOD review? Do I want a VOD review of Billmart? Billmart was good. The only critique that I have for myself in Billmart was I should have just done the solo build at the end, like the last gold build, just all myself. Not putting the blame on anyone for that. I'm just saying, looking at it, I should have just been able to do it. All I need to do is make a piston. That's not hard. Let's get to a side. It was decent. Bingo. I don't want to watch my bingo, man. I'll VOD review bingo next event. Parkour tag. You know, I did damn well in parkour tag as a hunter. Terrible as a runner, though, but I also don't want to watch that. Meltdown, I already know how it went. Ace Race, I already know how it went. Railroad Rush was so peak. It was so peak. It was just so good. It was just so good. I genuinely believe it was an experience diff and just kind of getting adjusted to the strat of why we didn't place higher than 4th. We did so fucking well. Are you kidding me? The strat worked well. I think the only critique at the end was that I had way too many building blocks in concrete and not enough rail. But looking at it, I think it was just because we should have had more rail leading up to this point. I think I bought correctly. It was just the issue of one of the gold rushes we didn't have dynamite for. And so we weren't able to go into the 3rd checkpoint to get gold quickly enough. So I don't even regret buying as much as I did. Yeah, I got a bit panicky at the end. I think we were okay at the end. Well, I mean, there was one little bit I know what you're talking about, but I was really happy about this. The VOD reviewing paid off. I hope I haven't gone back and rewatched any other POVs from my team during it. I hope that they all had fun with it though, because I couldn't tell if Milkman was vibing with the idea of just being a gold Andy. Vince's, I think, was totally down. I feel like Milkman might have been itching to start laying down some track. Start laying down some pipe at some points. Which I totally get, it's your first event. I did kind of put you on like a really basic role. So I hope they had fun with it, but I mean. I see you're using sand? Oh yeah, you'd be proud. You'd be proud. What's also crazy though is I did rewatch a couple other POVs. And dude, I was way too like meticulous with my route planning. I saw some POVs of people just like gunning it through, spending 15 concrete on spots they didn't need to, and making it to like the 3rd checkpoint. I think it's a lot more speed than I thought. Because at some point during this 2nd phase, sorry, I'm seeing a lot of half-excavated stone bits, and I'm wondering Wondering what happened here. What's that? Did someone break one block and then move on? Or was this right before a gold rush? Why is there only one block taken out of this? What happened there? And I see that. That's all up there. And I see that doesn't look fully excavated. Can't tell though. They might not know. I'll have to go back and rewatch just to make sure, but they might not know how you kind of have to dig out the entire thing because gold can be so easily hidden in there. Anyway, I think it's just the sooner that you can get through the checkpoints, the sooner you can get more gold and it just snowballs there. So I'm down to try this strat again next MCC with my team if they're down with it, if they fuck with me. I just think I need to be faster. Who gives a shit if you're going like the super optimal route? Just get through the checkpoint. Just gotta speed up a little. Yeah, I think it's just a speed thing for sure. Just gotta be faster. I'm so sad I missed most of it yesterday. I'm glad you had fun though. Yeah, it was a good event. It was a good event. I would have loved if we placed higher. I would have loved if we had at least like one pop-off game, but I think both Vintage and Milk had fun for their first like proper event. That's like the biggest deal with having like newcomers on your team is just making sure that's an enjoyable experience for them, because there's nothing worse than them not having fun. I've been on teams with new people who didn't have like a super great time for whatever reason, and there's no worse feeling than that. So I think we all had a good time. At least a good time. What'd you place? We placed 7th overall. And I got 6th individual. 7th place was because we had really just one game where we did pretty bad. I think Meltdown we got 9th. And then we just never had any games where we popped off and got 1st. Every other game was like 3rd, 4th, maybe like a 5th around there. So just no like surge in points kind of thing. Sounds great. I mean, considering like, yeah, considering the experience on the team, I think that's fine. We didn't bomb it, which is nice. And even our worst game, Meltdown, we still ended with a survival win. Who gives a shit if it doesn't actually give you many points? When you're playing, it's a great feeling to be like last alive. Because there's only 3 teams that get to do that out of the 10 that are playing. So even if you didn't get like any of the coin caches, it's still like a good feeling, you know? Even if it doesn't really like benefit you that much. Got me itching for SOT. Yeah, dude, I want SOT so bad. I would have loved SOT in this, but I guess they don't play SOT in Pride much because maybe like the newcomers and stuff's too stressful. Kind of deal. Not directed at you, but just in general. Because it is true, like, survival doesn't really do shit, but it feels fucking great. Any better word for a cliff? One, 2, 3, 4 teammates. We did well, all things considered. That is really fucking out of the way, though. I don't blame him for not seeing it. I could have grabbed it. So, no one to blame. If y'all got that checkpoint 1 car earlier, it would have been pretty big. Mm-hmm. There's probably a pretty big skill in just making sure that, the broken track keeps moving up and up and up and up and doesn't get way too far back. Because if your broken track is like all the way back at the beginning, it's gonna take so long for it to get to the end once you reconnect it. This is low-key becoming one of my favorite games in MCC. The more I play it and the more I strategize on it, there's a lot of cool potential with this game. Cool concept of game. I agree. There's just a lot you can do with it. I wonder if there's more you could add. It's kind of perfect the way it is. Yeah, it's kind of perfect. Oh my gosh, there was so much gold up there. That would, yeah, that, okay. I'm just looking at it. I'm not blaming my teammates. I'm just saying from my experience, if I want to do this strategy with my next team that I play on, I saw 3 different gold like structures not even get tapped into. So we did miss some gold on the track. That's why I was. Oh shit, I didn't even know there was stuff up there. That's why I was so surprised that I heard that we didn't have enough gold for more railroad. I'm like, what do you mean we don't have enough gold? There's no way we ran out. You do gold next time? Oh, okay. Did you forego your OCD and not go mid every time? I think I was better about it. Let's see the track. This is us going down because we wanted to get the bonus path. I think this is fine. We could have just gone straight through the cobble, but... Dude, is it even worth getting this first one? Like, high key? Is it even worth getting this? There were 25 rails in here, I think? Was it 25 or 12? Might have only been 12. Was it 12 or was it 25? I could literally just check. This was a little sloppy, though. 16? And how much gold? $13 gold, an emerald, 16 rail, 29 gold worth. I don't think it's worth it. You don't know until you open it, though. It's risk and reward. They're never that insane, though. Like, there's no chance that you hit, like, a prismatic bonus and get, like, 64 rail. Because if we had spent that time just going through the cobblestone and getting to the 3rd checkpoint faster, we get more gold in that 3rd checkpoint than we do in here by far. Like, just get past the checkpoints as quickly as you possibly can. Because also, the longer that you spend in one section, the longer it takes for you to run all the way back to the shop and buy more shit. Banger song, what is it? Oh, Hard to Tell by Bill Murray. It's a good album. They were great live. I'm seeing them again in October and can't wait. I think it can have 32 rails. Is that ever the first one though, or is it completely random? Or does it depend on how deep into the path it is? Surely how deep into the path it is, right? Get someone to build the main path while the cart goes off to the side. If it's open ahead, someone should always be going ahead ammo, like building path. Yeah, true. Probably true. Why not save time? Just not overwhelming people. Having them do too much. That's all. I think I'm of the opinion that you should have some rails. I mean, I've got some here. I think I just bought some because Harvey ran out and I had spare gold. Or wait, no, when did I get these? Oh, no, this is just from, wait, sorry. This is just from, breaking the path back down again. And the 16 that we had in the chest. Yeah, if we had, like 4 people with back pain on a team, 100% I'm down to, like, have one gold Andy, split their attention, and kind of plan ahead a little bit. But for 2 newcomers, I'm like, hey, let's just keep your job as simple as possible so you don't get, you know. You know what I mean? I think at the very least, the last gold rush gold you should get. Wait. I think at the very least, the last gold rush gold you get should be split like half and half between blocks and rails. For me. But we already have another person getting like 120 rails. Is it just that there's more? Is it just that rails are more important than extra blocks? Like, I think the amount of blocks that I bought was good for the first section, but maybe it was too much by the end. Did Harvey run out? Harvey kept running out. Yeah, Harvey kept running out. I think it was just because we didn't get all the gold from the main area, and we had a couple of gold rushes without a lot of dynamite. I think Harvey, you should have been gold and the other doing rail since you both had experience in both instead of having new players, both new players partnered. I don't think it matters. Wait, that's so funny. someone someone came over, mined this one gold, and then left the rest. That's so funny. I ain't digging in that shit. Using 30 blocks in rooms is a bit excessive, whereas 120 rolls in room is normal. Room's 100 blocks long. Yeah, fair. Fair. I did end with too many. I think I just bought a lot because I was prepping for us to do more in the third room. I thought we were going to get further in the third room. But we just didn't. Because right here I have 26 sand. And 15 concrete. That's a lot. But I thought, like, we're going to have a ton of... I thought we were already going to be in the third checkpoint by this point. And I also assumed that we were going to have, like, way more rails than we ended up having. This was such a stupid blunder, but this took so much time. But of every small victory we could have in this game... Where is it? Where is the section I'm thinking of? We didn't accidentally destroy this part. That would have spiraled all of us, I think, if we fucked this up. I remember doing this in the first time that I played Road Rush, and it was so impossible to recover. Is it morning for Pete? I wish. No, it's 10 p.m. You stick around for the bug explanation or see on Reddit? What bug? What bug? Something happened to us? Damn, bro, I thought you vanished. And I thought the same. Where you been? Oh, you're talking Shadow, okay. Oh, Orange had one? Oh, okay. So orange is bugged, I guess. Lime stopped at 151. Green was 165. Purple 204. Blue at 270. Blue must have gone way more straight than everybody else. How on earth was that a 70 block difference already? Huh? Damn, blue's route must have been like straight through. What on earth? Oh, pink 280 as well. Where are we? 270? Oh, maybe it was just everybody else kind of like zigzagging too much. 298. That's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. That went so straight in the Pride event, too. Yeah, Road Rush was the highlight of this event. 100%. Battle Box? I don't know, man. It's PvP. I don't care. Alright, man. Are we doing mod pack work or am I playing TFT for 5 hours? Do I want to play TFT? I'm just gonna hard force Master E every game, man. That's not stream content. I don't know what I want to do. Road Rush is my favorite MCC game. It's getting up there for me too. Hot take? I think I like it more than SOT. Yeah, I think I like it more than SOT. Probably because it's new, hasn't been figured out yet. SOT has felt solved for a while. Still a great game. It might be my favorite team game, actually. Is my favorite team game? It might be Build Mart. I fuck with Build Mart still. I fuck with Build Mart heavy. SOT is magical. It is, but playing it feels so samey after a few years. I think I'm fucking with Rail Rush more because it's kind of newer. There's like a lot to discover and learn about the game still. SOT feels very like solved at the moment. Why are you wearing the same sweatshirt as you wore in the video? Because I love it. I got it like 5 days ago and it's my favorite hoodie I've ever bought. I haven't washed it yet. Not even out of the factory because I'm scared of shrinking it. I think in fear that if I wash it and it fucks up the fit at all, I might just sack the money it would cost me and just have it dry cleaned only. Just so there's no chance of it shrinking at all. Because if it shrinks even the tiniest bit and doesn't fit like this anymore, my life is over. SD's losing its magic because it feels like new, unfamiliar rooms are rare. Yeah, more different rooms would be cool, for sure. The suspense of watching SO2 probably always make it my favorite. I think we need... Okay, I don't actually know if this will improve anything, but in my opinion, riskier rooms, more death or chance of failure, and less punishment for dying. It feels like too much of a numbers game right now. Every room you go into, you know how many seconds it'll take to get all the coins and how many coins you're going to get from it. There's not too many rooms where there's a lot of risk involved. And because the risk of dying is so severe, or the punishment for dying is so severe, it makes the rooms that even have moderate risk feel not worth it. And those are the ones that have any variance in the score changing. I would love if there was more danger throughout the map, and dying wasn't as punished as hard as it is right now. How would you lessen the punishment for dying? 1 sand to get a player out instead of 2 for 1. Retaining some coins on death, having others drop, so you don't lose everything. And just changing the Sphinx to something else. I don't know what the Sphinx should be, but it should not be the death insurance, because no one does it. Because it's just too expensive. I don't know. I think there needs to be more, like, reason to risk it all, other than, oh, we're in 8th place in the last game, we might as well go all in. Like, lower the Sphinx tax too. I just think a Sphinx tax shouldn't exist. I don't think the Sphinx in its current implementation should exist. It's not perfect, but I would like to see what would happen if it was only 1 sand to get a dead player out from behind the thing, and you kept half your coins on death, and the other half got dropped at your feet. I just like to see... I want to see players do crazier shit, not feeling like if they fail from a freak accident that they're gonna fuck over their entire team. Because that's another thing. Because dying is so risky, and even like moderately experienced players have a choke every once in a while, you just feel terrible. You could die with 900 coins and your team's just fucked. It's an awful feeling. But you're probably doing it to get more coins, but I don't know, the punishment shouldn't be that high, I don't think. I don't feel. Is revive player already not 1 sand? Is it only 1 sand? I thought it was 2. Wait, is it 2 sand to revive a player, or is it just 1? I thought it was 2. I always thought, what if they made it so you can use Sphinx anywhere? Maybe make it an item one person can grab and then potentially use at any point, because a big part of the problem is the cost isn't actually the tax, but the time loss of having to travel it back to spawn. Oh, it is only 1? Oh. That's good then. I always thought it was 2, and I think a lot of people picked it up from him. True, he is really inspirational. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see more like risky plays and less punishment. I think it could be a cool change, but The fear I had a sweatshirt for my best friend before she moved schools, and I washed it. My life fell over. Aw. Yeah, I know the feeling. I've ruined way too many good clothing pieces just washing them and having them shrink on me. Because I'm so lazy with my clothing. If I can't just throw it in the wash machine cold and low tumble dry, I just don't care about it. I have a few clothes that I take to a dry cleaner, but other than that, if it's at home, I just throw it in a cold wash and call it a day. I'm a bit worried our if red stretch becomes meta going forward. Well, that ain't my business, because I'm forcing all my teams to do to try my shit. I want to see if it can do well. Watch pretty much everything on cold, and it helps prevent streaking and color loss. Isn't that what you're supposed to do nowadays? Like, warm washing just really isn't worth it aside from, like, bed sheets. Your poor clothes? What do you mean my poor clothes? They're fine. My clothes are fine. It's on the tag, I gotta wash the clothing. I know. But then I throw it in cold wash anyway. The most I'll go is I have a few pieces of clothing that I put on delicate. But it's still going in the dryer after. Lay heavy things flat to dry too. I do it with all my jumpers now, knitted or otherwise. Lay heavy things flat to dry. What surface do you put it on? If it's like damp or wet, you need to lay it flat. Actually, yeah. How do you guys like hang dry your clothes? You have like a little like zip line or something in your house, or do you have the whole hanger thing out in the backyard type deal? Oh, kitchen. Folding rack. That's on my dryer and that's on my clothes rack. You drape it over the shower door. Is the door not too thick for that though? I'd be afraid of like getting like creases around like where it folds. A clothes rack, a big metal one, we have two. Put them on a normal hanger and then hang them up on the shower pole my curtain hangs on. Holy tech! Wait, Cinna. You might be the best to ever do it. Wait, that's so tech. You can make one of those like TikToks of life hacks that I never knew about. And just do that. You'd make thousands. I do that too, it works well? Really? Damn, all my clothes hangers are like they got like the like felt around it, like the velvet or whatever. Not velvet, like just the felt around it. I need to get some like regular wire ones to do that with. That's sick. I'm gonna steal that. What up, Lunar? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Plastic hangers work too? Yeah, surely you keep the vent on, right? Like the bathroom vent? Do I queue? Let's this do mod pack work. Am I in the mood for a mod pack work? Do we do mod pack or do I just play TFT? I wanna go on a road trip. I wanna go driving. I wanna go somewhere. I wanna go to the beach. I don't even like the beach, but I wanna go to the beach. I want to be on the beach, but I like to drive by the beach. Going to Florida with nice beaches? Hell no, I'm not going East Coast with the heat you guys got going on right now. I saw those 103-degree temperature days. Hell no, you can keep that. We're probably gonna get that in a month, but I don't need it now. I was watching HCM season 1 earlier. Memories, Rip Bob. Yeah, Rip Bob. You're too scared? Scared of what? Of heat? Yeah, I am. I hate the heat. That's why I left California. I moved to a place that has snow for 6 months. I love the cold. Hate the heat. Hey, since which weather report? Yeah, it's terrible. In Georgia, felt 110 today. God. Hottest temperature in the world now is 116. Yeah, but thank God movie studios can use AI for their movies now, right? Like, it's fine. I wasn't watching TikToks and Twitter videos last night about the heat dome and how pretty much every climate scientist at this point just says, yeah, it's too late to make it good, but we can change how bad it gets. Yay! Dude, I gotta get a vasectomy. I don't think I'm having kids. Yeah, we can slow it exactly. Right? Give me a second, let me think about this. Is GM better than Emerald? Last time I heard, never seen it play, it was Emerald. Last time you saw me play, I was Emerald? Nah, GM's worse. I've D-ranked. I fell off hard. What's the cutoff for Challenger? Challenger cutoff is... It's 708 is insane. I think GM last set was like 900 or 600. No, GM last set was like 650, I think. That's crazy. Is that the boot camp? Oh, it's the boot camp. It goes iron, bronze, silver, gold, emerald, no, plat, emerald, diamond, master, grandmaster, challenger. I think the irreversible part of climate change is a scare tactic. Well, if it's a scare tactic, it sure as hell ain't working. It's definitely not working. Okay, I'm not gonna queue right now because I want to actually show you guys a sick mod that I found. Stick on Minecraft for a second. So you're good? I wouldn't say that good. Instagram had to reveal some of the names of the top ranks in games. Is it 1 o'clock in NYC, which was counting down the days for when the world climate change thing reaches the point of no return still going? Remember if it's sped up with the introduction of AI and everything? Oh, I think I remember that. Isn't that in some building and it's kind of small? Like 2 feet tall or something? The doomsday clock? 85 seconds to midnight. Wow, what a beautiful spawn. So pretty. Anyway, check us out. Really, like, small baby mod that I found on a Twitter thread this morning. So it's a mod that adds, if I go under here, where is it? So it adds these things called brittle bedrock, basically. So brittle bedrock, it can't be mined. But what you can do, so you can take TNT and a flint and steel. You can blow it up. Then keep blowing it up. Check this out. It takes you to Minecraft Alpha. Isn't that sick? It's called a Forgotten. What's it called? Left Forgotten. It makes like a really big alpha world underneath the bedrock. And has mechanics and stuff too. Like your hunger and stuff changes. Got like the old damage sounds. It's kind of cute. You can't sprint. It's not like a big mod, but if it doesn't cause any problems, it could be like a fun little Easter egg for people to find. So how do you go back? It's kind of broken right now. So we probably need to find a better way to go back. You're supposed to fly all the way up to the sky, like to hit the bedrock. I don't know if you can tell, but that's bedrock up there. And once you get to a certain point, it TPs you back. But it puts you back at below bedrock, so if you're in survival, you just fall back down. So you're kind of stuck in here. So if we're gonna include it, we might need to make a better way back. Like a TP or something. Another portal? Oh. You have to use this obsidian for it. Did Alpha have another? I don't know, I wasn't born yet. Did it have another? Or not? I don't think the nether was an alpha. Look up nether core from Pocket Edition? No, I remember that thing. Yeah, cool little mod that I found. If it doesn't fuck up any other mods, then this is like a nice little thing for people to discover. A little bonus Easter egg. Yeah, so part of why I wanted to go live tonight was to brainstorm with you guys. How many of y'all played a lot of video games? Like, how many of you feel like you know your way around, like, what makes a game good? I've kind of got down the exploration part of the mod pack, or at least the beginning, like world generation, how that all looks and stuff. The next step that we want to talk about was, what does player progression look like? Because a big part of the mod pack that Abe wants is he wants like weapons, bosses, and like good, meaningful progression in that. So a way to like level yourself up, get stronger and stronger to a point where like your past gear doesn't matter anymore. That whole shit, right? And Wutex and I were talking last night about it and having, I think, a conversation that almost every game dev in the world has probably asked is like, how do we make the progression feel good? Like, how do we want the player to level? How do we want bosses to scale? How do we want them to be summoned? And the bigger one was, how do we make it work in multiplayer? Because it's not that hard to balance a game around single player with a difficulty curve and your player getting exponentially stronger and stronger and stronger, and then bosses scaling around you. But it feels so hard to do that in multiplayer. Because I think like a good example of this was back when we played Craft of Exile 2, which was just a one-to-one, almost a Path of Exiles gameplay. It was really good. You know, there was a lot of exploration to do as you leveled up, new dimensions to unlock, new weapons to get. Bosses would scale higher and higher the higher player level went. But it sucked because if you were even 5 levels higher than someone else on the server, you couldn't play with them. You just could not do anything with them. And at the end, we had, you know, one person was level 100, the next person was like level 70, and then we had like a level 40 and a level 30, and none of us could give each other anything. Lower level player couldn't use like a higher level weapon. There was no reason for a higher level player to go fight a lower level boss. So it just felt really bad. So all three of us talked last night, and I think what we landed on was, for the mod pack, I don't think we're gonna focus on per player level up, like each player having their own progression, like experience, their own like armor scaling, like mob scaling, that kind of stuff. We want to focus on more server wide progression. So think like how it can take a server maybe a few days to reach like the end dimension together, or a collaborative effort to unlock like this new part of the map or like a new area, that kind of thing. That's what we want. I just have no idea how we're going to do that or what we're going to do for it yet. But I think it's a lot easier to balance and make because we don't have to worry about like each individual player getting much stronger than like other players. Because if one person decides to go like absolutely crazy one day and spend 12 hours on, and another person maybe only spends like 3 hours on, they're both going to unlock the new thing at the same time. Like everybody's going to unlock it at the same time. And that way, too, if anyone joins the server later, like a couple weeks down the line, they're not going to feel like there's no point in playing because everybody else is so far ahead of them. You know? Like they'll be able to get most of everything everybody else can already. So I think that's what we want to lean toward. I just don't know what we want to do for it though to make it feel good. Because the really cheap and easy thing is just have dimensions, like a bunch of different dimensions, become unlocked the further and further the server gets. But I feel like that's kind of boring. You can impose caps that go away over time. Yeah, but they would need to be, or I feel like they would need to be caps that you get rid of through an effort, not just like a time gated thing. Because it would be us trying to cap progression, but we don't want the cap to feel like it's only there just to slow down progression, you know? Because I feel like that feels really bad. Borderlands is something where the boss goes to the level of the players, like a level 50 fights a level 55 boss and does damage concurrent with that, while the level 10 fights the same boss. But on their screen, it's like level 15, and they do damage to it with the difference of those levels. Oh, that's interesting. The level 50 fights the level 55 boss and does damage concurrent with that, while the level 10 fights the same boss, but on the screen it's like a level 15. Scales the individual so everyone sees enemies at a level regardless of what level player are. Yeah, I think I get it. That's interesting. But then what's the point of progressing? Because unless I'm understanding it wrong, wouldn't the difficulty be the same for the two people? Like, relative difficulty would be almost identical? Or would it just be that the higher level player has more at their arsenal that they can use? Apotheosis mod has a world tier mod that is player specific. I wonder if it would be hard for it to be made to like a group or team requirement to level up. I don't know if we want Apotheosis in or not. But a world tier mod that's player specific. I wonder if it would be hard to make it so that a group tier team requirement to level up. Yeah. It's probably more what we want, more of that than like an individual thing. If you use level 15 gear at level 50, you're gonna get destroyed. Well, but the fight, from what I'm understanding though, if you're level 15, you're not fighting a level 50. You'd be fighting a level 20. Even though it's the same boss, you would see a level 20, and that would be like the damage you would get hit with would be the equivalent to a level 20 boss. But the people you're fighting with, if they're level 50, then that would be like, yeah. What's up, Lynx? Are we speedrunning today? Nope. We're doing what we do every day, Pinky. Planning to take over the world. What if you just don't have levels? But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have levels. I don't think we're gonna have player levels. Because the big thing about this is we don't want this like whole boss progression thing to be the main focus of the mod pack. It's supposed to be a kitchen sink. We're not making an RPG pack. So I think leaning more toward into server-wide stuff makes it still fun for people who just want to like play around with create aeronautics for most of the let's play. Like they can still do things and get cool gear. They don't have to go down like the mob path line or the boss path line. Main progression will be building an automation, right? Yeah, probably. We'll still have a lot of good loot. Like looting and exploration will be rewarding too, for sure. But yeah, it's like building focused. Partly, yeah. Can you tell we're still early in? I don't know what I want this pack to be yet. I don't think any of us know yet. We're figuring it out. Knowing that we want the server to, or the pack to be based around like world group progression is a really big step. But it's still like we're just little babies, man. This pack's so in its infancy. I don't know what I want to be in it yet. You could try and curve the better gear so it's not leagues ahead of the lower level stuff. Nah, Abe wants it where when you eventually get to better gear, there's like no reason to ever use your worst gear. Like, it becomes obsolete. So we do want, like, people to feel strong. Oh, it looks strong. If it's building on automation focus, you could try to integrate that with the boss progression in some way. Hello? 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 I'm blaming this on the alpha mod. I haven't done anything else but add that mod in. Are we good? Hello? Oh, we are not good at all. Oh, it's just incredibly dire. I'm gonna disable the mod for now. Have you tried using AI for recommendation? I'd rather skydive off the Empire State Building. In Borderlands, the story focuses on progression, and you need to level up to do content. With content scaling to individuals, you don't really need to level up as long as someone has the content unlocked. With scaling to individuals, you don't really need to level up as long as someone has the content unlocked. Yeah, like once one person does it, that's just good for everybody. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Maybe have it capped at a certain time. Well, they can't do this until 2 weeks, and everyone who is available does it together. I don't like setting a time frame on stuff. It feels artificial. Because what if people play a ton in the first week, and then they're just left waiting an entire week for that week 2 thing to come around and unlock? I don't know. Time stuff like that just feels like it's only there for the purpose of balancing, and a good and well-balanced game shouldn't feel like it's trying to balance you. Like, a good example is, I know in some servers that Abe's done, and some have been on as well too, he's like, made it so you can't go into the end for the first week. And then after a week, the end unlocks. I think it feels kind of bad. So one thing we're doing for this mod pack, we're gonna make some custom eyes for this end remastered mod. So instead of just being able to go to the end portal and use 12 eyes to get in, you have to use 12 different unique eyes to enter a portal, and they're all obtainable in different ways. And we're probably gonna just remove all these base ones and come up with our own style of collecting them. So ideally, you shouldn't go into the end until probably like a week into the SMP, but it doesn't feel like you're limited to it for a week. There's just more that you have to do to get there. Like, there's a bigger goal you have to achieve first. I think people will like that. Abe actually brought this mod up before I showed it to him. Yeah, progression gated. Get us some sort of war progression for gear. But like a forge where people make gear and as things get harder, the gear you can craft it gets better. So everyone has equal opportunity for better gear and new players can hop in and sort of get up to par quick. How would the war progression for the gear look then? Can you make your own gear and customize it to make your own builds for certain bosses or tasks? I would love for there to be varying weapons. where you can equip it with like different attributes and stuff to it. I would love that. Like one of the mods we want to use is Silent Gear. If you guys know this one. Super customizable mod with like a bunch of different weapon templates. Knives, daggers, spears, slingshots, crossbows, like all that shit. Stuff like this is awesome. Also, after playing around with it for a little bit, I think we're probably gonna not use Metalworks. Mm. Even though it looks cool, it plays really clunky. Like, I didn't enjoy it for the little time that I tested it with. It's like in a single player world. Yeah, it makes it more complex and it makes it feel more like a chore to get into. I don't like it. Some people might like it, but I think the majority of people will get turned off by it. The structures spawn in the sky that you could use create aeronautics to get to. How would we require aeronautics to get to it? Compared to them just like building up or something. I don't have any structures in the game right now. Well, I think I have like 2, but we wanted to figure out like progression and stuff first before we started adding in structures because we want the structures to feel purposeful. Build limit maybe? Oh, and like you can go above the build limit or something? How would you put a structure up there though? No, because it would have to be a big deal for it to be worth it. And I don't want people to have to use create aeronautics to be able to get to it. I don't think. Make it more fun to explore with later. Yeah, it's not a requirement thing. I don't think any mod in the game, like any one specific mod, should be something that a player is forced to do. Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose of a kitchen sink pack. You should be able to get to like endgame, whatever that'll be, without using like every specific mod in the pack. Yeah, do you guys like this the shader pack? Wutak showed it to me last night. It's called I Like Vanilla. It's like a very low profile, like simple shader. I think it was really cute. It's kind of like bedrocky. I'm probably gonna ship this with a pack. The one we're gonna have on by default will be complimentary still, but this one's really good because it's a lot easier on your computer. I think it looks really nice. With Dex to go. Yeah, I'm happy to be working on a project with him again. It's the classic trio. The trio that started it all. He's one of the few people that puts up with my bullshit. And I have thrown so much bullshit at him. Multiple times, too. Plenty of times he'll tell me something and I'll ask him the next day and he'll have to repeat himself. And I say sorry, and he says it's fine. And it's great. There's nothing to look at in the sky, why are you making blimps and stuff? True. Damn, should we delete Elytros? The classic? Just get rid of Elytros? But like, what if we did though? I hate that. No, I think we'll probably keep Elytras in. The only reason we took Elytras out for Cobblemon is because it didn't make sense with Pokemon. So no reason to take him out in this one. But 2 OP anyway? Nah, I think it's okay. I can't ride the Pokemon? Yeah, because there's not gonna be any! This is a no Pokemon mod pack. I'm not allowing myself to put it in. They made me feel so sick, they suck. Oh yeah, with the update? Yeah. I do kind of miss the way the Pokemon rode before the update. The update's cool, but it's a lot. The progress shouldn't stick with fighting bosses, correct? Then we could add certain progress charts, like get 500 wood, or maybe like kill 25 skeleton, move forward in progression. No, probably not just bosses. Yeah, probably not just bosses. Maybe prevent rocket use while flying, so Elytra is just for gliding. Oh yeah, I want to try a glider mod. Reliable gliders. Are you on CurseForge? I don't know if I checked. Sweet. Only 6k downloads? Oh, this is a baby mod. See if this is good. I love glider mods. Yeah, there's some cool ones. I know the gliders that we had in Common Season 1 were so OP. Kinda hope this has durability, or some... I hope it's not too strong. If mod isn't on CurseForge, can you just put it in the files? Not without permission from the mod author. There will probably end up being a couple mods that aren't on CurseForge that I would like to include. I just have to hit up the other devs and be like, hey, is it okay if I include this mod pack in the... or this mod in the mod pack? Because I would also like this mod pack to be on Modrinth too, but I know there's already a few mods that I have in here that aren't on Modrinth, so... Just comes down to seeing if people are cool with it. I know some mod devs don't care, but I know others are stingy. Not private pack? Yeah, it's not. So we also got to make sure that's fun for single player and co-op, which I think, I mean, we're building it around like an SMP, which is what I did for Common Academy Season 1, and that worked out really well for single player and multiplayer. So I have good faith that it'll be like fun in any plug and play with how it's being built. I'm confident in that. Is it reliable gliders? Oh, it's only one. Phantom membrane to make it. It's only one? Hold glider in your main hand or offhand, and jump to activate it. There's updraft, there's dying. Glider has durability and takes damage every second it's being used. Will also completely negate your fall damage while in use. Glider is also compatible with mending and breaking. Is it too simple? We could always change the recipe. See how I feel about this. So you guys have it on your back at all times? Oh, if you have it on your back slot, once you deploy, you can't undeploy it. And it's not a space thing either, it's just once you jump, like as soon as you start falling. Nah. What are other glider mods? That's OC. Sick name. Nice to the prime, appreciate that. create ornithopter glider? Custom glider mod that brings a fresh twist to flight, inspired by Da Vinci's flying machines. Beautifully crafted wing set lets you soar through the world with custom animations, sound effects, and full support for a curious backslot. Ooh, wait, I fuck with this. I think I like this. Looking at the recipe, I mean, we could always change it. Doesn't seem like it needs to be too... Actually, I don't know what these items are. Those are probably new. Damn, you get some distance on this thing. Okay, so this is like a... Oh, shit. This is like a mid to... I don't know if late game, but... That's pretty good. Like, pretty strong. Let's try it. What's that brown bar at the top? Oh, it's just so I don't dox any websites I'm on. So I don't leak anything. Throw a propeller on that. Throw a propeller hat on that. Yippee! Multiple tiers of propeller hats, which can be used to fly around. They are powered by forge energy, so we need another mod chart. What? Dog, is that a creative FE power propeller hat? What? I'm trying this too. Is there any lore to the world? No, but I want to build lore. I love lore. And I would love to build some. I kind of suck at building lore though. Maybe we could get some authors before the pack releases. Some ancient and cool stuff to discover. What's up, Quirky? I wonder if the hang glider mod still exists. Remember you used to only be able to lean left and right with it? Hang glider mod. This one? Wait, did it crash? Or no, it's not. Getting ready to sit in the sauna for an hour. I have a head cold and I'm hoping the heat will help. I feel better. Sauna's fun though. If you make lore, you can make some kind of magic system or some way to upgrade items like gliders or something. Oh, we'll definitely have magic. We'll definitely have magic. Wizard shit. Spells and potions. And elixirs. And witches. All that stuff. Look like a triangle beach umbrella? Okay. Creative propeller hat. How broken is this? It said flight. It's such a cute model. It's so cute. Holy fuck, this is broken. I don't have anything on mod pack to generate FE. I can't use it. Is the glider would be funny? Oh my god, that's so loud for you guys. It's made with brass, black wing mesh. You need an elytra piece. That's kind of fun. You get an elytra piece from crushing an elytra. And a 75% chance to get 2. And then ropes. Just any kind of rope. Kelp and string. Need what? 7 black wing mesh? And elytra piece gives you 2? Why's the elytra white? Oh, because you can craft it with 2 elytra pieces. I don't know why it's white. What do I have in here that changes the texture of it? I don't know why it's white. Why is the elytra white? Oh, it goes in your back slot. Oh, shit. Okay. How's it work? Yo. Hell nah. That's so cool. Oh, dude, you can flap the wings to go faster. Wait, do you hold a charge? This fucks. Wait, this is so strong. Okay, if we're including this, we're 100% changing the recipe to be much, much more expensive than that. Like, much more expensive than that. Probably not even attainable right away. This is cool as hell, though. But yeah, we need to balance this like crazy. It looks so good, too. How big of a mod is this? Is this a big mod? Okay. $2014, huh? God. What's up, friend? How much durability did that use? 370 out of 432. Can you enchant this? Binding, mending. Oh, you can have mending and a breaking on it. That's sick. Yeah, this is really cool. Abe might have a heart attack when I show him this. But we'll gate it. Good old days, I miss my childhood. And what if I told you you're in the good old days? Then what? Oh, it's got 1.3. Okay, it's been around. Random question, did you ever consider pushing to 1 million subscribers during your prime at YouTube, or did you not really care for the achievement? You know, I thought about that recently when someone on my timeline like did a comparison of a YouTube video where they didn't ask for subs and a YouTube video where they did. And they like showed how many subs they got from each video, and it was like 40 and 800 or something. And it made me think that I don't think I really ever asked people to sub like during videos. So I feel like if I did do that, I probably would have hit 1,000,000. But I kind of never did. Sky does Minecraft era. There's other. Let's pick another YouTuber to name the era after, shall we? I like Dan TDM. Let's call it Dan TDM era. How do you feel about that? Was your peak sub count like 930? Okay, I like the glider mod. I don't like the propeller hat mod, unfortunately. Propeller hat mod is getting axed. Little too strong. Little too strong. Is it too? It's too strong. How do you spell this thing? What was it? Ornithopter? That's just what it's called, ornithopter? Ornithopter glider? What was the name of this? Ornithopter glider. I've never heard that word before in my life. In Brazil. Hell yeah. I don't know if you ever knew XRP and XRT, but I met him once. Oh yeah, Ryan was super chill. He left after a while to go live his best life, and I love it for him. We were never super close, but we filmed like a few videos together. We knew of each other. Cool dude. Ribbits mod? Oh, of course. Yeah, it's a sick mod. I love that. Um... Mm. We're fair people to collaborate on HCM. We're just going down memory lane right now, aren't we? Oh, memory lane stream, huh? I didn't have any favorites. I like filming with everybody on there. Whoa! Hey. We'll say that word in there. Be nice. Subtitle. I was 66. Appreciate you. What else did I want to look into? Oh yeah. Do you guys know about this mod? Ecliptic Seasons? I was thinking about including Serene Seasons, but I heard about this one. I haven't looked into it much though. Kinda wanted to try it. Anyone know? There's a lot of add-ons for it. Oh, I wonder... Versus Eclectic Season with Lusty series. Other bombs we've gone. Oh, I hope it's fine to include, even if we don't have compat for the other two mods that I'm using. Gonna try it though. I do like season mods as long as they don't break. True. An ornithopter is an aircraft that generates both lift and thrust by flapping its wings, mimicking the flight of birds, bats, and insects. Oh, okay. That's where the ornith comes from in it. Very cool. What up, Lively? Oh, chat. Imagine, dude, imagine I had all the money in the world and a taste for fashion. Imagine if this hoodie was how I marketed Black Diamond back in the day. And this was my design. Holy, I would have loved that. It's got me thinking, like, these are literally like diamond cutouts on a black sweatshirt. It's fire. As a solely Bedrock player, I can't not help but Bedrock has a tree mod where you can chop one block of the tree with an axe and it mines the entire tree along with dropping the saplings. We've got something like that in here. I'll show you. Solar term tips. Just as warm as it is cold, day and night are as long as each other. Oh, does it give you like a tip when the seasons change? Interesting. Ecliptic. Oh, these are cute. Let me show you. So every tree needs a certain amount of chops before it all comes down. And the amount depends on how big the tree is. So like a bigger one would take 20. And then one of these would take, how many? 139. And this would take how many? 243. It takes a long time, but it gives you 1026, so I like this mod a lot. Tell me what sweatshirt is so I can buy one. Oh, it's from Carmico. Ice wand, salt wand. Right click to disable snow cover. Sneak right click to restore snow cover. Oh, is this for like laying down an area so it doesn't get covered in snow during the winter? Select the first point. How do you select the second point? How do you select the second point, though? Can you repeat that? Carmico. I think they're exclusively an online retailer. What does the ice wand do? Hygrometer? Is that for crops? What do you do? No. What does a hygrometer do? Growth detector. Bamboo wind chimes. Oh, they got wind chimes in this mod. Do you need to... Super cute. They got pinwheels. Calendar. Place on a wall. Sneak to switch calendar. Display modes. Spring equinox. Year 1 in 6 days. That's cool. Okay. March 10th. March 10th. It's March 10th in game? Container of greenhouse core. Spring greenhouse essence. Transform a greenhouse core container into a spring greenhouse core. What's a greenhouse core do? Place a greenhouse essence into a greenhouse core container to infuse a greenhouse with seasonal power. Okay. Seasonal prayer scroll. Use on or throw onto a greenhouse core container to perform a seasonal prayer ritual. Greenhouse core container. Is that not what a container is? Seasonal prayer ritual. Wooden gray humidifier. Snowless homeland. Banger. A season sensor. Oh, so it only activates when it's a certain season. That's cool. So how does it work? Inspired by the traditional 24 solar terms, it divides the year into 4 seasons and 24 smaller periods, each with its own atmosphere and environmental changes. Weather, temperature, daylight length, vegetation, crops, animals, sounds, particles, models, and block appearances can all change as time passes. Okay. World follows a complete cycle of 4 seasons and 24 solar terms. Gradually throughout the year. How long is a year? Seasonal daylight length. Long summer days and long winter nights. Weather is no longer limited to Minecraft's predictable cycle. Different seasons have different weather tendencies. Some periods may bring frequent rain. Will peak to snow, longer dry weather, and colder conditions. Zones affected by temperature and the environment can gradually appear, accumulate, melt, and retreat as the climate changes. Hopefully we could turn that off. I don't like having snowfall everywhere. Optional vanilla snow layer support. Crop growth can depend on season, humidity, biome, climate, local conditions. Some crops may thrive during one part of the year. Others can use greenhouses to keep crops growing during unfavorable seasons. Did Serene Seasons have a greenhouse feature? Is that a thing? Oh, not crows though. Nah, you're good. I thought they were funny. What do you think about the immersive weathering mod for this pack? Isn't that the one that has tornadoes? Humidity-related systems can also make farming in different climates feel distinct, so farming in the desert is not the same as farming in a forest or plain. No? Oh, what's it do? Makes blocks weather over time. Is it called immersive weathering? Looks like it's not on CurseForge. No, it's just not updated. It's only on Fabric 120.1. Oh, I see what it does. Yeah, these mods are cool as long as they don't like mess up people's builds. Hmm. Rusted iron. Earth and clay. Oh, the icicles are cute. Alright, so greenhouses can work with any crop at any time of the year. Counters for checking the current solar term, humidity related tools and blocks, growth inspection tools, snow clearing tools, and wind chimes and other seasonal decorations. Okay, so it looks like they talk a lot about having a lot of customization about it. This could be cute. Let's see what the config looks like for it. Oh, it found the right thing. What's the vibe of the theme for those packs? Like magic attack or tech S magic? Both of those definitely. So Con. Surface water appears to be covered by a thin cosmetic layer of ice. Oh, but it's not real. A true thin ice layer on water can be broken by players on seas. Oh. Cinematic cinematic fog effect during rainfall. Simplified HUD overlay that displays the current season in solar term on the screen. Wonder how that would look. Can I change the config from in here? Oh my gosh. It's a bit too much, I think. It'd be nice if there was an add-on for journey map, like how Serene Seasons has. That could be cool. What projects are you working on? Making a mod pack. I'm trying out a new seasons mod that I found. Check out my Clash of Clans. Good old dailies. Don't laugh at my clash. I'm not laughing at your clash. I wouldn't dare. Apply heat stroke status if the players stay in hot biomes during summer noon. Wait, that's so funny. Will that get annoying? Can I force a season? Set term? Oh, here we go. Heavy snow. Wait. True? Oh, no, it's not the right thing. Seasons. Weather? No, not weather. Solar? Set. Not day. Would it have to be the day? Maybe it is set turn? Set beginning of summer? True? Oh, there we go. Probably get annoyed if someone wanted like a base in one of the hot biomes. That's what I'm thinking. Like, imagine you make your base and then it turns summer and you find out you have to move. Where's the summer equinox? Summer solstice. Time set noon. Locate biome desert. I want to see this heat stroke effect. If this works correctly, this should be summer solstice, the hottest day of the year. Well, not necessarily the hottest day of the year, but it's right in the middle of summer. And I'm in a desert. I feel like getting melatonin like there's gummies. Maybe it helps. I tried taking melatonin when I was like 18 and that shit gave me terrible nightmares. Hey, for all you do and for always being an everlasting member of the MC community. You're welcome. I wish it was hot where I am. It's been raining a boatload where I live in the past month. The amount of mosquitoes are the worst I've seen in years. I would take mosquitoes over the heat, given what the world's dealing with right now. I don't know. I don't fuck with mosquitoes either, but you can deal with them at least. Synchronize the snowfall schedule for all of world biomes. Allow natural snowfall and snow accumulation during cold periods. Oh, okay, so you can turn it off. That's nice. Do you need another mod to get to apply? Doesn't say you do. Hey, you can tweak anything in this. Oh, wow. Okay. Seasonal breeding, time-based breeding, seasonal fishing, seasonal bees? Die. Oops. Problem dealt with. Destroyed. Shit on. Can you give yourself the effect with commands? Oh, maybe. What's that command? Effect give. What's my called? Cuptic. Heat stroke. Infinite. Make my screen blurry. Scorching is unbearable and your vision gradually. That's awful. What? Oh, fuck that. It says gradually blurs, so it gets worse? I can't tell a difference. You might need to be on like high quality for the stream to tell different. It's definitely blurry. Oh, I hate this. Can you change the tick speed? I don't know if that affects the... I don't know if that affects this or not. I'm at the other one? What other one? There's another one? Tick sprint. Tick sprint. Does that just like skip ahead a bunch? Game of sprinting. Oh, that's cool. When did they add that? A while back. It's not changing anything. It's just like a little blurry. Enough for it to be noticeable and annoying, but not like crazy or anything. Probably just have it off though. Yeah, probably just keep it off. So heat stroke 2? I don't think so. I didn't see anything. Seasonal crops restrict bone meal. Bone meal may fail under unsuitable growing conditions. Simplifies greenhouse logic, removing the need for core blocks or humidity modifiers. It's like, it's really cool, but how do we balance it where it doesn't feel annoying? Force no rain in deserts. Foggy weather, initialize snow in extreme cold biomes. Force initialize snow states for extreme cold biomes when the mod or world is force loaded. Simplified hoverly? Oh yeah, it's this one. Global snowscape refresh. Force chunk render update. A more thorough reload that refreshes all chunk sections periodically. Are you planning on adding mods like Arsenvo, Apotheosis A2, Mechanism, and Occultism? I don't know if all those, but we are planning on adding like some of the big mods, yeah. Independent river weather. When enabled, rivers and other small biomes are treated as independent weather regions. When disabled, they'll reference nearby biomes to reduce chunk initialization cost. Okay. My screen's still blurry. Wait. Wait, my screen's still fucked. But I was fine. Oh, it goes away when you're in creative mode? Wait. Oh no, it's just really weird. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, definitely not keeping the heat stroke in. That was annoying. Desert and desert? Well, no, I turned it off. So it shouldn't do that anyway. This is so cool. This reminds me of that one mod that they used on the homies SMP. I forget what mod that was called, but it added like a few different ships and stuff you can build. Oh, are those like cricket sounds? Oh, does the clip deck add like... Oh yeah, it said it did. It adds like sounds and stuff depending on the seasons or the time of day. That's kind of cute. You have the muffler mod? No, should I add that in? It's a nice mod. Is there a config for the glider? Oh yeah, I should check. Number of cooldown ticks after the glider flaps its wings. Mmm. That should probably be higher than 2 seconds. That should definitely be higher than 2 seconds. Maybe like... I'll try 8 seconds. I mean, even that's still really good. It's gonna be a late game item anyway. If Abe likes it. If we decide to keep it. So I think for now what I'll do is change that on the dock. Increase the numbers of the code, like speed and boost power. I think as long as it's a late game item, it's probably fine. All it really is just an Elytra without the need for rockets. Like, it's got the same durability and everything with it, with the enchants and stuff, so I think it's fine the way it is. What up, little baby? Oh, it's Emu. Table of sweet berries. I'm right on it. Don't worry, little guy, I got you. Where you at? Where'd you go? Hey, come here. So adorable. Shit, I'm sorry, I have no energy to stream right now. Not mod pack work. I feel like I need to have my brain on for this, and I'm just way too groggy today after that bad sleep. I think I'm either ending stream or I'm booting up TFT, and I'm not sure which. I'm playing TFT. My ending stream. Whatever you're using. Oh, you mean the shaders? Love your quality. I love your quality. There, Timina. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna end stream. So sorry about the late and short stream. I'll try and be live tomorrow with a earlier stream, but one with more energy. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching for a little bit. Go to sleep. Nah, I'm getting hungry. I need to eat dinner soon. Goodbye. See y'all hopefully tomorrow. Good night.